So today I want to talk about the heinous virus and same as well the coronavirus. As we know, a couple years ago we had the coronavirus. Everybody went in uproar and isolation for something that we thought of because of what the government tell us. So, anytime the government tell us something, everybody go believe in it. But God is saying, where is your trust in me? And it's a lot of people not putting their trust in God when it comes to these hantavirus or the coronavirus or any other virus that the United States have had, quote unquote. But let's get into it. It's the idea that a virus needs a vaccine. So as we know, a lot of people that did the coronavirus, they took a vaccine, which we know isn't believers. We don't believe in really, diving into things of that nature. So, like myself, I refuse to take the vaccine. A lot of you had to save your jobs to take the vaccine. I didn't do no such thing. I put my trust in God and not in men. So, once you put your trust in God more, you can accomplish way more in life with your health because your health is your wealth and the government knows that. So, they say you're worth more dead than alive, and a lot of times the government really want to use us for a commodity for life insurance money. So really, they got over on a lot of people to say they died from the coronavirus, which we know a lot of them didn't die from the coronavirus. There was never no coronavirus. It was something just to set you up to vaccinate you, which was in the vaccine to make you more sicker, in other words. Which now a lot of the people with the vaccine are now, the mark of the beast. You have a device inside of your body that you're being tracked every second, every minute through the government. Do your research now before you go taking these vaccines. But it's the idea of a virus. A vaccine represents that the mark of the beast is held by some, but is not supported by the mainstream. Now, biblically scholarship or the text of Bible itself states that while some linked the COVID-19 vaccine as a Revelation 13, which Revelation is talking about the end of times. So many argue that the mark is a symbolic representation of allegations to an antichrist system. Yes, it is an antichrist system. That's why we have secret cults, secret societies that try to mentally tell you and get you in panic mode of something, just like a doctor would do. A doctor will lie to you and tell you that you have a sickness that you don't have to make you take a medicine to make you more sicker. Think about it. Just like in the black community, a lot of us are thinking that we have diabetes or dialysis, and then most of the time when you get that dialysis machine, which is mostly in the black community, you are getting sicker. They're sucking the soul out of you. That's why it's not good to donate your blood and all that plasma. We need all of that for our bodies to keep functioning, to reproduce, our body to heal. Your body heals on its own if you put the right nutrients in it. That's why fruits, vegetables, water is good. Natural herbs. Thinking about it, people back in the day, they didn't use medicines. They used the land, which is what God gave us to eat off the land. Okay, so in the Antichrist system is not a medical procedure. But the mark of the beast is described in Revelation 13, 16 through 18, if you want to look it up. Purpose is to force upon all people, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to enable them to buy or sell. They want to use you as a meal ticket, like since the day you was born. You're worth $1,000,000 when the day you're born. So when you die, you're worth even more money to the government, in other words, or the coats system, you want to say. Location, it is placed on the right hand or the forehead. So, they placed it mostly in people's arms. I think it on the right arm or the left arm. Whatever arm side, most people got a shot in their arm like we know they normally want to give you a shot right up here with most of that tissue. And if you feel right there, they're going to have a device. Most people that got that coronavirus, yeah, you got a device, a chip that's marked into you. That's why also they want to make it now that we don't have jobs and they want to use us as robots. If you pay attention, they don't want you to go into the stores and buy with money and currency or anything no more. They want to use your hand and put a chip in you to use you as the currency to mark you as the mark of the beast. But that's another conversation for another day. But the mark is defined as the name of the beast, is the number as the name is, which is 666, we always heard about, The mark is directly linked to the worship of the beast and its image. That's the allegations they say, but it's true. That's what they want you to not believe. Its control concerns that vaccines are passports. So it's a digital health records. Act of a mechanism controlling the ability to buy or sell you. Not just anybody else, but yourself. You are wealth, okay? That's why your health is your wealth. Fear that technology is associated with vaccines or digital tracking could act as a physical mark or digital ID. That's another thing. They don't want us to carry around IDs no more. That's going to change. They're going to put a chip in you to identify you even more. Now, this is another way they're going to use it by this antivirus, quote unquote, to put more chips into the people that don't have it, so that they try to threaten you with your job and threaten you with this and that to take away your currency so you won't make a living. So it puts fear into you of the perception that you're feeling that the end times are approaching. It's leading to heightened anxiety, which is sickness, stress. When you start stressing, things start failing in your life. So that's when God is saying you need to put your trust in him, not into man. Hello. The mark is closely tied to the worship of the beast, which is not to a vaccine, but is tied to the loyalty, not a hidden medical tracking device that they have within inside of you. It's the beast not present, but most interpreters believe that the mark cannot exist until the beast, the Antichrist. When you let the Antichrist into your life, into your body, then you are opening doors for the devil to come in and take control of you. The mark is a consciousness thing. Mind over matter. So when you start believing the hype, your belief system is everything. Everything is spiritual. So I wanted to get this message out because a lot of people, you need to turn to God and not to man, because man will fail you every time. Man-made things are to corrupt the system. They are using man as robots to robot you. So it's your choice if you want to go out there and get vaccinated again and again, to be marked, to be terrorized. And just like now, they're trying to take away planes, passports, anything to keep you from traveling the world. It's a trap. It's a setup. So what would you choose today? Choose Antichrist or choose the godly Christ, okay? So if this message have found you, I hope you have a blessed and very successful day.